Democratic Party is moving forward after that major announcement from President Joe Biden saying that he will no longer be seeking re-election. He is throwing his support now behind Vice President Kamala Harris for a top spot on the Democratic presidential ticket.
Now that Biden has bowed out of the race, there are lots of questions about how that may impact voters in Macomb County. Former President Donald Trump easily defeated Joe Biden in Macomb County in the 2020 election by nearly 10 percentage points. Gino Vici is on your block at Macomb County Community College with reaction.
Of course, Macomb County remains a stronghold for Donald Trump as it was in the 2020 elections. But will President Joe Biden stepping down make any difference for voters here in Macomb County? Well, Macomb County Executive Mark Hackel says assuming Kamala Harris is the presumptive nominee, it depends on a few factors, including who her vice presidential pick is and whether or not Democrats show up here to truly understand what Macomb County voters want.
Again, I think it was the right thing for him to do for his own health and for his own well-being. I'm actually glad that he's making that choice on his behalf.
Macomb County Executive Mark Hackel reacting to President Joe Biden bowing out of the presidential race, saying it was the right thing to do for several reasons.
It wasn't bidding well for him, and so I think there needed to be somewhat of a change. I think everybody recognized there's some issues that are happening, and people are seeing it. Most of the people in the Democratic Party knew there were challenges, and I think they needed to allow the president to make a decision that was most beneficial for his health.
Hackel says assuming Kamala Harris is the nominee, her VP pick is an important one. Several names have been presented as potential running mates. Hackel believes our governor, Gretchen Whitmer, could help Democrats capture voters' attention here in Macomb County. But he's not convinced Harris is the best choice to lead the ticket.
It's it's a fair warning, in Macomb County, it will be a challenge. And so, the Democrats don't like hearing me say that. I'm supposed to say what the party wants me to say, and that's, a great candidate. We need to support that. But let's be realistic, and that's what I'll always be.
But again, although Harris has garnered many endorsements from within her party, she still has to formally secure the nomination.
It's unprecedented.
Michael Traugott, political science professor at the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, says although Harris appears to be the favorite, it's not a guarantee yet.
She'll almost certainly get the required signatures. We'll have to see in the next few days whether anybody else throws their name into the ring, and then if they do, whether or not they can get those signatures. But I don't suspect there will be somebody else, and they won't be able to get the signatures.
Moving forward, trying to appeal to Macomb County voters, Hackel insists Democrats need a new strategy besides bashing Trump.
To quit talking about the other party, quit, talking about how bad Donald Trump is and, the Republicans are, start talking about what people want to hear. And so if they want to win Macomb County, they got to understand what Macomb County is all about, as opposed to try to tell Macomb County they need to vote for this particular candidate. Otherwise, they're going to get Donald Trump.
In Macomb County, Gino Vici, CBS News, Detroit.